Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and Wildman Bells of Steel kettlebells are back in stock. The Wildman adjustable kettlebell is back in stock. The Wildman adjustable kettlebell is like other adjustable kettlebells, but it has more weights. I think this one is set where I want it to be right now, but we're gonna check. So the Wildman kettlebell ships in 2 weight packages so that it saves everybody money on shipping. I think it's 20.5 plus a 13K add-on pack. Am I saying that right? It'll be on the website. Kettlebell opens up, bottom half and top half go together to make 12K. Yeah, this looks like it's set right. So the whole point of an adjustable kettlebell is that you buy one kettlebell, and normally with an adjustable kettlebell, you get 19 weights. So you save $3,500. With the Wildman adjustable kettlebell, you get a bunch of weights that nobody ever thought to make. I think 41 total if I have my math done right in my head, because you get half K increments. So shell, top and bottom is 12K, 2K, 14, 2K, 16, 3K, 19. I really like 19 for a anti-jet lag workout. And then I'm gonna throw on the half K. 19 and a half is my current jet lag recovery workout. Jet lag recovery. I've been on the road for about 5 weeks. I've been to Los Angeles, 3 hours off of this time zone, and then Vieste, 9 hours off of that time zone. I was there for two weeks. Then I was in Rome. Then I was back in LA. Now I'm back here so that I can trim fence line for a week and make sure everything here is squared away. It's very green in the Midwest right now and stuff is growing like crazy. So if you don't trim your fence line, then your electric fence stops working. Then you have to start chasing animals up and down the street. It's a lot less fun than it sounds. So we have this now set at 19 and a half kilograms, and I'm gonna kick off my boots and I'm gonna train right here in the front, 20 minutes without putting the bell down. I'm using kettlebells as endurance and as recovery right now. 19 and a half K, not super heavy. What's that, 41 pounds maybe? 42 pounds? It's a little bit lighter than a bag of grain. The idea is that I do 20 minutes without putting it down, and this is an anti-jet lag workout. You will force all the systems in your body to come on. Minute 1, left hand, long cycle. Minute 2, right hand, long cycle. Then we'll have a version of a Turkish get-up. Let's say rack, step, back lunge. Back to long cycle. Then we'll do clean step, back lunge, long cycle, clean step, back lunge, clean, long cycle, half kneeling, clean and press, long cycle, then standing snatch. And yeah, is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Should be 5 and 5. There should be 10 total minutes of long cycle to work on the heart rate and 10 minutes of all the other stuff. So there's 5 exercises in there. And that's my anti-jet lag workout in the morning. After we get done with the work day and we get the tractor all put away and all the stuff put away for the day, probably 8:30 or 9 o'clock, we're gonna work on this. This is our 8X Arc, which is our short adjustable mace handle. This is the Wildman 35 because it's the size I like. We have a bunch of plates from the adjustable kettlebell shoved on the end of this thing because I'm trying to get this thing to 100 pounds. I started before I left for Italy, but 5 weeks on the road, you gotta take it down a couple of notches. So I pulled off a couple of these Wildman plates here, the 1K plates. Now we have 4 2s on there. That's 8K plus 30 pounds. 8K is 17.6 pounds plus 30 pounds, puts it at what, 47 pounds plus the handle, which I think is 7 or 8. That puts us into the 55 range. And then we will add another 1K to it, which is another 2.2 pounds. I think that should put us at what, 57-ish? And we're gonna start walking our way back up. The whole point of adjustable things is that when you're tired, when you're working, when you've been on the road, you can drop the weight back down and keep working on your movement patterns and your time frames. Humans are endurance monsters. This is the endurance monster part. It's all movement all the time. You know, we have it down around 40 pounds now, and we'll just add a half a K to it each time, and we'll walk it back up to 24K, back up to 52 pounds, which is pretty standard. But we're gonna not put it down for at least 20 minutes. You can do 60 minutes. I was doing 60 minutes, but because I have to travel again in a week, we're just keeping the time frame low, just 20 minutes. Just don't put it down for 20 minutes. This is the strength component now. This is normally reversed. Normally, this is what people consider strength and this is what people consider flow. I'm doing them the other way. I'm doing this as lifting and carrying unending, and I'm doing this as super heavy throwing pattern stuff. Simple idea, but it's super fun. This will be, I think, every 2 minutes on the minute. We'll set a 10-minute timer. We'll have 20 minutes on the clock. We'll do 5 and 5. We'll have a 90-second break. We'll walk around in the grass barefoot, listen to the birds. And then we're just gonna get in 50 total reps on each side. Simple idea, very effective. We're using the plates from the add-on kit for the Wildman kettlebell to add on to the 8X arc system so that we can get heavier and heavier weights. The goal is to get this to 100 pounds. This, kind of just leaving this around 50 pounds, 24K for now. I was taking this up and was doing 29K for 60 minutes, but I'm tired. But you get tired and you just flip things. So now this is strength, now this is endurance. Simple idea, but Wildman kettlebells are back in stock at Bells of Steel. Grab yourself one. I just leave them in the back of my truck when I'm gone. You're not gonna hurt them, they don't go bad. The whole point is to have equipment that you can't hurt that doesn't go bad. You can walk away from it for weeks, years at a time. You come back, it's just as good as the day you left. And you can pick back up. You can adjust all the way back down. If you took a year off, you could take it down to 12K. Work on your movement patterns for 20 minutes, add a half a K, a small plate at a time, and just walk your way back up. The goal is to make an infinite system of training that you can walk into and walk out of forever. All the training that we do is neurological. It's all movement patterns, because movement patterns are the only thing that matter. As you age, your ability to stand up, walk, carry things, and work for long periods of time is kind of the only thing that matters. The kettlebell and the mace, the club and the arc, will keep you moving the way that humans are supposed to for your entire life. That is the idea. Build gear and build programs that make it impossible to fail.